Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another first impressions video. This is going to be on Meiji Tokyo Renka, and I believe that's how it's pronounced. This is one that's airing in Crunchyroll, so if you want to watch it for free, you'll be able to watch it next week on Wednesday morning. So yeah, I'm posting this midnight, so you guys can watch it in about 7 days. So make sure you check that out when it comes out for free. If not, if you're a premium viewer on Crunchyroll, you can watch it now. Um, Before I continue, I want to say a few things. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button if you guys want to know when I go live, when I upload videos like this one. Also, I will be giving a surprise when I reach 2,000 followers or subscribers. And then lastly, there is a spoiler alert on this first episode because I will talk about it in detail. So, Meiji Tokyo Renka starts in a contemporary era first and follows this girl who has been kind of shunned by society just because when she was little, she was able to hear spirits and no one else can see them or hear them, so they thought that she was crazy. So she ends up kind of going in her own life, ignoring people with headphones and stuff like that. And then one day when she is in a festival, there's a magician that wants to do a trick disappearing people, and he's able to disappear her. And eventually, it's explained that she was teleported to a whole different era. That is the Meiji era in Tokyo. So she arrives in this era, and essentially, she almost gets hit by a carriage. The guy that's in the carriage gets out and is this handsome dude, very important. I think he said a medical general, something like that. Uh, Picks her up, says, "You know what? I'll take you home once I'm done with my meeting," which ends up being a party. And she's riding with another guy who is basically this artist. And once they arrive to the party, it's basically a big mess when it comes to just characters, because there's a lot of characters that start introducing themselves to the girl, and there's just so many of them. I think I counted about 7 guys or about 6 guys that introduced themselves to her at one point, and she finds out that she's not in the era that she belongs to because at one point, one of the guys that introduced himself to her is a writer that she had heard of, but was from centuries before she was born. So she's kind of like, she's wondering, wait, how is that guy the same guy that wrote those ghost stories? So at one point, the lights go off. The guy that was in the circus or the festival appears, and he kind of summons like a fox spirit, and the fox spirit starts doing a mess in the dance floor. The girl, after the fox spirit is threatened to be killed by another guy, she jumps and saves the fox spirit, and everyone is wondering why the heck she's able to see ghosts. Um, Again, she's kind of used to it. But then the guy that had previously saved her from being hit by his own carriage picks her up and says that he or she is his fiance and that she should be left alone. That's the end of the episode, and my thumbnail is actually them, at that end part saying she's my fiance in a very cute way. I would say genres, shoujo, drama, romance. Yeah, that's what I would say. I really hope it's not like that bed and breakfast anime that aired last year. It was good to an extent, but then after a while, it just seemed like it was all over the place. And I hope this one is not like that. I've been trying to get more into shoujo anime, and there's a lot of it out there that's actually pretty good. But sometimes they do mess up at it being everywhere, and that's not just shoujo anime. That's shonen anime. That is, comedy anime. That they start at, maybe 3, 4 episodes that are great, and then after that, it just becomes trash. So, anyways, I hope this one is good. There's a lot of guy characters out there, so if you're into a heavy male character anime series, this one is for you. Out of 10, it's not my genres, but I thought it was pretty well structured. I was a little bit overwhelmed with the characters' introductions at the party, so I'm going to give it a high but low grade of 6 out of 10. I think it has potential to be part of the top 8 of the series of this winter lineup, but I don't know. It just depends on how it ends up, and I might actually end up watching this one. Again, you can watch this on Crunchyroll, and make sure you're premium. You want to watch it now. If you're not, then you have to wait a whole week to watch it for free. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Sorry for the weird voice and for sometimes coughing. I'm a little bit sick, but thank you again for all of the support, guys. And like always, don't be strangers.